Well, 3 valuable points for Real Madrid in the back. Omo really were away by 1-0 against Getafe. Of course, after 90 plus 8 minutes, a very beautiful goal. Second ball, Arda Güler controlled it, and then he put the ball on his weaker foot. And of course, for that long distance shot, 20 meters away, and about the attempt. That was the difference. I'm a Real Madrid. I win the game. Now, say, almost close to Barcelona, 7 points. I'm an for 76 points for Barcelona, 72 for Real Madrid. Say, already La Liga table now. I got 5 games for each team. Why? And a now, Arda Güler in the performance there. Everybody knows, Sir Ampa, in recent times I come from Kakra, but it is not because the performance are dropping. No, it is only because Ancelotti is not giving him the time, because the talent, the potentials, his intellect, and then the quality is there. Dear Kanisen, at this very age, Obenya enough playing time, and then he really enjoyed play. The kind of performance out in terms of touches, dribbles, take-ons, movement. In fact, a true Babylonian skills are not all in the game, and you could feel it. So Brown said, "Oh, you're enough playing time, and they're increasing the confidence level, and they're increasing the sharpness." Of course, he's going to be on top of the world. Arda Güler, the Turkish superstar. Now, Brown got a man of the match as well because he had a fantastic display. And credit to Ancelotti for giving him that opportunity. In fact, in the course of the game, time when he go no cry, but we saw Ancelotti calling him. And to the Kasaya Ancelotti go no. A lot of people felt say Ancelotti the man of that instant. Emma Brandt the Cotua Tinamua and Yansem Ketua. I will share before the video never twice no. Shannon so semi go so edge ramo. New game na me say. Or more register mobile any idea a discount. There was some guy who catch him and said, "Nancy, crime can and a man assigned visit to your obo game and says he can't this week in Kwawanyano, 10,000 into what register, what we register and auto wire day and set obo game. After so open or join here. But my profile no na hwase won say me the link bi ato ho http game link bi now don sabo so now don sabo top right corner ho 3 dot no so e be be open browser don sabo so ba na e be ba no but so na mfa ho enko group num eye ma menga botre na ma kire free now so start making money from this very game and Yansem Ketwa. Now, Real Madrid made a lot of changes in the game because Arda Güler started. Hendrik started, Brahim Diaz started, and then of course David Alaba started as a centre back. So Murray made a lot of changes with the Classico in mind. And then Murray next up will be against Barcelona in the Copa del Rey Saturday out like Katuya in Seville Chrome Hall. But before we go to that game, with this very rotation, I make one no. Shockingly, Ancelotti started Hendrik Felipe ahead of Rodrygo goals. And then the mommy be someone was Ancelotti or lose faith in Rodrygo goals and now because every Madrid supporter, every Madrid fan named the kind of player Rodrygo goals. And then to be picking Hendrik, particularly at the time Madrid able 4-4-2 last season. The 4-4-2 was Vinicius and Rodrygo. He's not injured. Yes, he's had some quite drop of form. And the mommy they say, in recent games and Ancelotti is giving up because in the last 10 games, Rodrygo is yet to score for Real Madrid. In fact, the game against Rayo Vallecano, every holiday banner, including the Arsenal home and away, through to this very game, Valencia recent defeat in Abrante and Timian show up. And usually in recent games, or tie free bench ever, it is even reported, say Classico no krana and Rodrygo best started from bench because Kylian Mbappe is coming. And the MMM Shimekakra because the kind of player and then a free bench ever, clearly, Ancelotti should make his stance clear for people to know, say whether or lose faith in Rodrygo goals and not on lose faith. He came on and he played some few minutes. Madrid won this, but with a very difficult price paid. Abrante the Kamavinga from the bench. At 90 minutes, and referee 8 minutes. Abrante could pry. And with this very injury, when Timmy Antwa game, he was forced off the game. At the time, Real Madrid have 5 changes in the area. So they played the additional 8 minutes and referee with 10 against 11. That was where Getafe showed up. In fact, they had 2 great chances. Look at this close range. Player 90 and Carbon 2, Courtois saved Real Madrid. Again, the last chance. And also Abrante and the Courtois signed Yiboro APA to prevent Getafe from equalizing. And today, Madrid Asamba back. 72 points and Mwenya. Now, baby as I say La Liga and Erwin Madika Mwa Barcelona 5 matches aka. Real Madrid 5 no. Ebisi ni na winnable. Okay, Madrid bebo against Celta Vigo was Santiago Bernabeu. Omu yombekwa away akwa against Barcelona in the El Classico. Our companions, Barca Fie. Omu yombeba home abebo against Mallorca. No more away akoba against Sevilla. Now last game at the Bernabeu aye against Timani Dia de Real Sociedad. And the Madrid bet me are winning the games now. But Classico game, no. Honestly, the next up Copa del Rey final. And see, said the Madrid say season no. It looks as if say Classico mienu na bema mahu faith. Either say domestically, on the trophy, on preventing Barcelona from treble, and now Barcelona be treble now. It start from Saturday. Se Madrid the sha said the inter treble dreams in Euro. Barcelona the EU, but se Barca sha the treble dream is still on course. And then the La Liga, there's a Classico game in there, and also Real Madrid sha it can actually prevent Barcelona possibly. And now se Barca sha they will go ahead to win the title. So right now the season defining moment, and here drew so Saturday all to play for Classico games. Saying and the Beko. Honestly, Barca share 1-0, Madrid share 1-0. Two teams in on the evidence of goals and Shada Massa, but we wait for Saturday to see the Betimesi game.